Okay, so day 0 confessional. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I've never done anything on Discord like this, so I'm kind of a newbie, but I feel like I kind of got the hang of it and kind of started understanding what to do. As far as people, obviously everyone wants to put their best foot forward and everyone wants to seem like they're sociable and all those good things. So there wasn't anyone in particular that stood out to me like, ooh, like be careful of them. When I was in a room with Sneha and Jordan, I hope I'm remembering everyone's name right. I'm like, do I get the names down? I started to write people's names down. Yes, Jordan. Okay, so when I met with them, Jordan pretty much right away said, I really get a good vibe from you guys. The three of us should go ahead right now, say like, let's work together and hopefully we'll be in the same party. So we all three said yes, and I actually really agree. They both seemed just like really genuine people, down to earth, and so I'm hoping that we can end up in the same party together. We're gonna just have to see. But for some reason, and I don't know why, like Michael, I just feel like I'm gonna really work well with him. And I don't know why. Even when it was like us doing first, like looking at the screen and looking at everybody and trying to evaluate them, I just thought to myself, he's someone I feel like I'm gonna work with. So can't really tell you why. That's just how I'm feeling. So I do hope, there's several I didn't get to talk to, so that kind of makes me a little nervous. So I hope that as we get into tomorrow, even if there was people I didn't talk to, I made enough connections that I will be okay. Oh, and there is, I want to say it was Trent. I hate that I don't know names yet. He flat out asked a group of us, like if we were getting a vibe of anyone that maybe wasn't gonna last long, or we didn't get a good vibe or something like that. And basically, Trent said, and I think it's Trent. He brought up right away, what's her name? The face goddess, which I'm sorry, like I understand that's your business name, but to come into a game and then have people want to call you the face goddess, I do think it's a little strange, but hey, that's what she wants to do and we'll just see. But Trent brought up, he doesn't think she really wants to be there. And so that would be his thought of who to go after first. So that was interesting. So I guess we'll just have to see. Anyway, I'm really hopeful that I've made great connections and we'll just kind of go from there. All right, so great first day, not really day one. Day one's tomorrow. But good first day of like introductions and just meeting everyone. So anyway, I'm excited.
All right, so that was day 0 in this game. And so far, I feel pretty happy. We got into the base camp and honestly just stared at each other for a few minutes until somebody finally broke the ice. Which is, I feel like, a traditional thing. Nobody wants to talk too much. Nobody wants to be the first person to draw attention to themselves. But luckily somebody did. And it just kind of flowed pretty nicely from there. Funny enough, we were all like, oh, what are we going to do? And talk for an hour. It only been 5 minutes and it seemed like it'd been forever. But once we started getting into small group chats, it went by really fast. I couldn't believe how fast an hour went by. I didn't even get to speak to everybody, so I can definitely anticipate that this game is going to be very fast, which we had already talked about in some of our group chats. With how fast this game is going to go, it was super important for me to at least make some sort of connections today, so I'm glad, because I think I did. Well, if everything goes as planned, I was able to get into a room with Trent, Robin, and Jordan. And we all kind of just said, like, hey, after a few minutes of talking, we kind of felt each other's vibes and said, hey, since this is going to be a pretty fast game, let's kind of, unite right now. And if we pull people in, we'll still be the core four. And I was happy to hear that. So that's always nice. And Trent and Robin are both teachers like myself. So I already know we have something in common. Maybe we can do like a teacher alliance kind of deal. It was kind of nice to be able to see people want me without me having to kind of like even bring that up, because I just wanted to go out and kind of put my feelers out with everybody. And the first group I'm in, they're already saying, hey, let's team up. And I was not about to turn that down. I got into another group with two other players, Lindsay and Rosie, I believe. I'm still trying to learn everybody's names, and I'm doing this a little bit later in the night, so I kind of forgot some people's names. But hopefully I'll get some more time tomorrow to learn it. But Lindsay and Rosie seemed really cool. We talked a lot. They're both actors, so definitely, it was really nice like hearing about their life stories. And they just seemed like all around really cool people. And then I got into another group with two other people, but it ended so fast we barely had time to talk, really. So that's going to be something I'm going to try to focus on, is getting to make more relationships as the game moves on, which is kind of looking at the calendar, making me laugh a little bit, because I'm going to try to create, pretty solid relationships in under hopefully 7 days. So we'll see. But being that this is a fast-paced game, I'm hoping that, I'm able to work on my relationships. But in all, I think it went pretty well today.
Hey guys, day 0 confessional here, Danielle. So stoked to have started the game. Oh, I love this game. I haven't obviously played it before, but I love Survivor, and I am so happy that I got picked to play on this game. I hope there's a Survivor player from the past that is going to pop up out of nowhere, because I really want to see one live, like, so bad. That being said, as far as all of the other explorers go, a lot of big personalities, was not expecting to know an explorer. So thanks for that, crew. Jon Snow is from my old past game. In fact, when I came into that game late as a newcomer, I made a final 2 alliance with Jon Snow right at the beginning. I was like, East Coast love, let's go. Then eventually I realized I was going to be at the bottom of the barrel with him and the people I was working with, and I had to change my route a bit. They took it as me betraying them. Ultimately, I had to do what was best for my game to get to the end, and I made it to the end. But then none of them voted for me, and I lost, which is an epic fail. As far as I'm concerned, I still think I should have won that game. I don't care what anybody says. That was 100% a bitter jury. And Jon basically just admitted that as well, because he told me that he got his revenge from me by not giving me his vote at the end, which is so ridiculous. Like, you gotta vote for who plays the best game. I don't care if someone screws me over, backdoors me, or whatever it is, gets me out of the game. Well, you know what? Good for you for doing that. And I'm going to vote for who played that game the best at the end. Not for the person I'm not mad at. Anyways, that doesn't matter. That's in the history. Jon says he wants to work together. He went into the room that I was in. I'm pretty sure he was just trying to make sure I wasn't doing anything against him, obviously. He's telling me not to tell anybody that we know each other. I think that would be bad for both of our games if we do that. So I don't plan to say anything. If it comes out, it comes out. At that point, we'll have to deal with it then. I can imagine there's some other people in this house that must know each other, but you never know. Or not in this house, in this party. I don't know. There's a lot of strong personalities, like I said. Robin, Trent, me, Jon all said we'd work together with a 6-person alliance of Jordan and who was the other one? Jordan and Austin, I believe. And then have Solo in the background there. I'm sure a lot of people are going to try to use Solo. Seems like a super cool dude. Never got to talk to him just by looking at him. But I guess we'll see what happens. Like, once we get sorted into parties, that's going to ultimately be what matters. If we all make it to merge, the 6 of us, that quickly, I mean, that's a huge alliance, but it really is going to depend on how many people even are at merge. Like, how it's going to go so quickly. I have no idea how this is going to work. So anyways, lots to think about, but not much we can do until we get more into this game. So I'm going to wait and I'm going to see what happens. And hopefully I do not go home early. I want to stay in this game till the end, or as long as possible. I need a strong team. I do not want to end up at crossroads. So this is where I'm at. I'm going to leave it at that. And we'll see you soon.
Today, first day, oh my God, nerve-wracking, day 0. Meeting, first impressions of everybody's pretty cool. There were a couple of people that, quite wasn't feeling, but, I'm not going to let them know that, of course. I made 2 alliances today, core 4, that's going to be my main alliance with the 3 boys. I feel like we'll go pretty far with that. I like the people that I align myself with. And then we're also thinking about bringing in 2 other people. I know Lindsley was an option. I can't remember exactly the other guy's name. I think it was like KF or something. Carl. He was pretty cool. We all liked him and we were trying to reel him in. But I'm also trying to reel him in myself. Just to have me and him be in an alliance because I really did like his vibe. I also made a second alliance with 2 other ladies. Today was a good day. I feel like I got a chance. Well, I didn't quite get a chance to talk to everybody, but I got to talk to some of the people that I actually wanted to. So that was a plus. I wish we had more time, but they kicked us out pretty early. But so far, I mean, Confessionals gonna be quite short because we didn't have much time today, but so far I like the position that I have myself in. Once we finally get into our parties, I feel like since I made those 2 alliances and I talked to a couple of people, I feel like I'll be okay. As long as, some of those people that I did talk to are going to be in my party, then I feel like I should be good. They should be good. But yeah, I feel really yeah. I feel really good about my position in the game right now. I'm not going to get comfortable. I'm going to always be on my toes. So we're going to see how this week plays out. Hopefully, I make it past day 1, day 2, and day 3, day 4, whatever. But yeah, the game's already pretty crazy. I already got a lot of stuff floating in my head about the lines that I want to make, moves I want to make, who should I get out. Yeah, it's a lot going on, and it's only day 0, so this is gonna be a pretty interesting mini season. So let's get to it.
Hey guys, so this is my confessional. My name is Jon Snow, and this is my #1 confessional, my very first one. So today, basically we had introductions. I was a standby. Someone dropped out. Sucks for them. Better for me, right? So that was cool. I didn't get any of the supplies I was supposed to get. The mods don't know that yet, but I'm assuming they know now. So we're gonna have to figure it out. But hey, I'm still here. I'm here, right? I'm here. What do I think so far? I think the players look pretty cool. We got a lot of teachers. Right? So they might form the teacher alliance. I'm assuming there's going to be a teacher alliance for sure, right? There's a lot of Canadians I found out, so that's cool. We got to stick with the Canadians, right? I got a secret to tell you guys. It's a secret. Danielle, you've seen her? Me and Danielle know each other. Little did we know we'd be playing together. Well, I knew I was on standby, but she didn't know she was playing with me. Me and Danielle just played an online game called Big Brother Exhibition Season 2. She snaked me hardcore, and then voted me out. Claimed she was loyal to me. Wasn't, but that's here nor there. This is a whole new game, and I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to trust her. So me and Danielle are sticking together. We've already formed bonds with Trent and Robin. Trent seems on board, but Trent seems like he's playing fast too, though. That could backfire on us. Hopefully it doesn't. But Trent wants to bring Solo in, and that's a good 7 people. I think that's pretty decent, right? I'm pretty soon we're going to be put into parties soon, and that's cool by me. Hopefully our parties can start winning, and when we get to the crossroads, we can make some big moves. I like big moves, right? I'm the big move kind of guy. So, also I make music, so if you ever watch this, check me out, Jon Snow, John Snow, on YouTube. Check me out. Shameless plug. My bad, guys. You can cut this out. Don't cut it out. No, I'm excited for this game. I'm excited. I'm hoping that I impress the production so much that they put me in a real game, right? Because also I have another secret. I learned about this game from a past player. I'm not going to tell you who the player is yet, but she's a past player, and that's why I decided to play this game. Past player, right? So that's it. I'm going to upload this to YouTube because that's what they told me to do. And yeah, this is, I shouldn't have said that. Cut it out. If you got to cut it out, cut. I'm excited. I'm really excited to play. I want to win. I do want to win. I don't want them to know that. I'm going to act like I don't want to win to them. And I'm just going to be like, yay, I want to help you get to the end, right? And then I'm going to like snake them at the end, right? Hopefully I can just snake Danielle like she got me, right? No, I'm only joking. I'm not going to do that to Danielle, all right? But hey, this is it for my first confessional. There's not really much else going on. I didn't really talk to too many other people. But I think it's going to be a good game. So thanks for picking me. Well, they didn't really pick me. I was on standby, but thanks for someone dropping out because that got me here. So peace out, guys, and I'll look forward to doing some more confessionals. Talk to you later. Peace.
Woo! What's up, baby? So, we just got done meeting each other, and everybody is so nice. I love the cast. And, your boy here is just, charming everybody. But, fear the stash.
Oof. Okay, right. Okay, so this is actually take 2 because I was just bonkers in the first one. So I'm gonna try to do this again. I'm gonna try to be normal. So tonight was day 0. We got to meet everyone, talk to everyone. Well, we were supposed to, but of course I was rambling on and just like talking too much, asking too many questions, and so I only got to meet about half of the people. But to be fair, some of the rooms were super packed and it was impossible to get in some other rooms. But anyways, I guess that's the point of like limiting the room space. But anyways, stop. Okay, keep it simple, Carl. Yeah, it was super fun. We got to meet Docs, who explained everything to us. We got to I totally was fanboying over some of the mods. Again, I'm breaking the fourth wall, and but I don't care because I got to be in the same room as Chantal. I got to see Jess from season 1. I really wanted to be in the same room as Maddie, and I know they're not playing the game, and I know they can't say anything, but I really hope they can hear this and see how much of a fan I am. But yeah, I'm totally nerding out over this. But okay, calm down. Keep it cool, Carl. You're cool. Okay. Okay, so what else did we do? Yeah, and then we finally actually started talking to each other, and yeah, everyone looks pretty cool. Nothing stood out in particular, really. There were a few people, like 5 or 6 people that I really wanted to talk to tonight, and I got to talk to about half of them. So that maybe I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to lay the ground for like how I want to get the game started. But yeah, 3 out of 6 is not bad considering I didn't get to talk to everyone, and it seems like other people had the same issue as well. But I got to talk to Jordan. Like, I really like Jordan. Like in the group, she looked super calm. She looked super smart, and turns out I feel like she's gonna be like emotionally intelligent, like intelligent, and calm. She'd be like a good like grounding force. So yeah, like Jordan, I know you can't see this, but like I hope you can. Yeah, I hope we're in sync. Okay. I also got to talk to Robin. I'm calling him Rob. Because you know he's my homeboy from Ontario. It was super cool to get to talk to him too. I think we could work pretty well together. There was a little like red flag, like small red flag. I actually don't even know if it's a red flag, but like he kind of threw this other guy. I think it was Trent or Solo. I can't remember who, under the bus, and so it's gonna be interesting to see like if that's kind of like representative of other behaviors or not. But if that's like just like, you know, something that I can actually use it to my benefit, I could see myself working really well with Rob. But like maybe, yeah, definitely have to keep an eye on Rob, because we could work well together, but he could also backstab me, and this is where the paranoia starts. This is where the paranoia starts. Okay, what else? Who else did I get to talk to that I really wanted to? Sneha, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but engineer from Calgary, electrical engineering. Sounds super smart. I wanted to get to talk to her more, but there were other people in the room. I'm really loving the whole Canadian vibe. Hopefully, like, I definitely try to plant the seed for like this Canadian thing, and hopefully, like, you know, national pride and like solidarity. So like even if these people end up being on the other side, they would still be like, oh, let's not get rid of Carl, like, you know, he's Canadian. I am also American, so hopefully they don't see that as a problem. But like, hopefully I'm showing my Canadian flag more than anything else. That said, there were a few other people that I did not get to talk to that I really wanted to. I wanted to talk to the actress from Nashville, the engineer from Raleigh, and the teacher, I think Austin. One of the teachers, Austin. These were also people I really wanted to talk to. I was getting good vibes from them while we were listening to docs, but then I didn't get to talk to them. So hopefully I'll have the chance to do that, whether I'm in their party or not. And if I'm not, hopefully that's not going to be an issue to potentially work with them later on, because I was getting good vibes from them. I was getting vibes from them. I don't know yet if they're good vibes, but then I hope that they're good vibes, basically. I can't fully blindly trust people I don't know. And this game is going to be going by so quickly, I have to be careful. But anyways, keep it short, Carl. Today was super fun. I can't wait to actually get the game started. I already started hypothesizing all over the place about what we'd be doing, who'd be the team captains and everything. And I, I'm very neurotic, so hopefully you guys can make sense of what I'm saying. And this confessional makes total sense. So, but basically my mind right now is all over the place, so this should be reflecting that. So yeah, anyways, I'm super excited. I can't wait for tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.
So it is the day after day 0. I'm sorry for the shaking. But it's the day after day 0, and I just got to meet everyone yesterday, meet everybody that's playing. And it was super cool to meet everyone. Lots of different types of people, and everyone was super cool. I didn't get to talk to as many people as I wanted to when we went into the rooms, but I still got to talk to a good amount of people. It was a little bit awkward because you don't really know what to talk about, because you don't know who's going to be in your party or anything until today. And but some people that stuck out to me as people that I could see myself working with, Carl, he seems super cool, and I would definitely see myself working with him. I'm gonna butcher her name, and I'm so sorry. I will learn it by the end of the week. Snea, she's super nice. I probably talked to her the most out of everyone, and also Austin. I didn't get to talk to him a lot, but he seems like a really like friendly guy, and seems like somebody that you could maybe trust. There's a lot of Canadians in the game, which was kind of like, oh, are they all going to team up? A lot of teachers. So I was like, oh, are they going to team up? But who knows? I'm trying not to assume anything just yet. So hopefully today I get to talk to those 3 people again. Hopefully form a little bit of an alliance. Maybe, who knows? Hopefully they're in my party. We'll see.
So I guess this is my first confessional. I think it was nuts to meet everyone just all at once. It was a little bit overwhelming. I'm worried that some people might think I'm annoying because I'm so bubbly or because I'm so Southern. I don't know. I guess I'm a little loud. Maybe I need to calm down a little bit. But I really enjoyed talking to everyone. I have, yes, 2 fellow Nashvillians, a really nice lady named Rose from Atlanta, that she's also an actress. She seems cool, but she is not to be messed with. I can definitely tell she is not the one. Austin's really cool. He seems like a really good-hearted guy, especially being a teacher and being able to connect with kids with the way he does, and especially on something creative. I think that's pretty neat. Oh my goodness, I'm not good with names. The lady with the brown or black curly hair. I think she had kind of like pink lipstick. Anyways, she seemed really sweet too. Just first impressions, I'm trying to sum this up here. She seemed really nice. The girl with long black straight hair and the glasses, she seemed really nice. I thought it was really cool how she definitely kind of started off the conversation for everyone. When I first impression, I just looked at her and I was like, maybe she's shy. Like, she just looks like a sweet little shy girl, but she's definitely not. She opened up and started the whole conversation. And who else? I don't know anyone's name yet, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to say here. But I guess that's it. I don't know. I don't even really have a strategy. I don't know who all I want to talk to yet. I do want to talk to that girl with curly hair. Again, I don't know. I'm just not good with names. So I guess this is it for my first confessional. Can only imagine. I can only imagine what people are saying about me. That really annoying Southern girl. Or maybe that's just what I think about myself. I ramble too much. Okay, I'm just going to end the video. Bye.
All right, so day 0, it was pretty interesting, just kind of getting to know everybody. We had about an hour, first 15 minutes or so. We were all kind of in the main base camp, and then people started splitting off in smaller rooms, but nobody went into the one-on-one rooms. I don't think anybody wanted to put themselves out there that much. I think there are some smart people. Arliana, Lainey, Trent, John. Trent was the one who was the most outspoken about like actually playing the game. Like, he's like, I want to find some people to work with. So he definitely seems like an interesting competitor. There were also some people who really felt like didn't know what was going on. I mean, maybe it's just because they're new to Discord, or maybe to the whole game environment itself. But it's also tough on the first day because you don't know what your parties are going to be. So you don't want to, maybe form an alliance with somebody and then they're on the same team and you can't talk to them for a couple days. I mean, so just feeling each other out, and hopefully today we'll get our parties and be able to make a stronger team, stronger alliances. I'm definitely looking to maybe just get 1 or 2 people that I can try and go with to the end.
All right, so we just got finished recording, I guess what you could call day 0 of the season. It was really fun. The hour flew by, and I guess after we got past the technological problems of my camera's not working or my mic's not working, we were explaining the rules, and then we did introductions. So we were left to our own device, and I think it was Jordan who spoke up and said, let's do introductions, which we knew was coming. So I kind of figured that I would use introductions to maybe see what my first impressions of certain people are. And some people made a very strong first impression. I got pretty good vibes from a few people. I liked Austin. Austin came off as like a genuine person, and I kind of confirmed that when I spoke to him later on in her room. Jordan as well. I love the fact that she kind of started off the conversation, and she just seems like a really cool person. KF, I thought, seemed really chill. I think that he is going to be very good socially, because I can already tell that he's very likable, and he will be very relatable, and I think that he's going to do really, really well. There are a few people who stood out to me in maybe a little bit more of a negative way. Rosemarie, I think, I don't know this for sure, but I would guess that Rosemarie probably made the biggest impression during introductions and during that initial mingling period. She was very loud, very opinionated, said a couple things that I didn't love, but, you know, everyone's allowed to have their opinion and stuff like that, so that's okay. But I don't really see myself wanting to associate with her as of this moment. It could change, but right now that's the impression that I got of her. Lindsay stood out to me as someone who was very well-spoken and friendly. I thought it was interesting that she made it a point to bring up that she's never watched Expedition Online, and that she hasn't watched Survivor for a really long time. So that could be true. It could not be true, but that stood out to me. The Face Goddess was very interesting. She kind of mentioned that she was a last-minute entry. And then when I spoke to her later, she kind of alluded to the fact that maybe she was thinking of dropping out, which kind of left me with a little bit of a sour taste. I was like, well, if you don't want to play the game, you might not want to openly admit that to people, because I think that for that first vote, people are just looking for a reason. People are just looking for someone that's different and that stands out. And if you stand out because you maybe don't want to be there, then I think that may have been a mistake on her part. I picked up on that, and I tried to drop it a little bit when I was speaking to other people, because I do want to make sure that when that first vote comes around, it's an easy vote. And the last person that really stood out to me was Trent. I got good vibes from him during the introductions, and then I ended up in a room with him, and it was me, Trent, Austin, and Jordan, and he immediately went into, okay, we need to be four together, we need to make an alliance, we need to go get KF, we need to go get Lindsay, and it was just, he was like hardcore game from the beginning, which, to his credit, it's going to be a game that moves very fast, so that's a great idea. But to me, it felt a little forceful and maybe a little bit quick and maybe a little bit over the top. That may have been something that I mentioned to other people as well, because again, on that first vote, you want to have an easy vote. So if someone's different, it can make them a target. I'm really excited for tomorrow, because I'm assuming that tomorrow will be split into tribes. And I'm excited for the competitions, man. I'm excited to play. I'm excited to get in there and get going. So yeah, good vibes from certain people. Some other people kind of have me on my toes a little bit, but overall it was what I think was a really good first day. I'm going to try and not overthink what I said or didn't say, or obsess over what I said or didn't say, and try and carry forward these positive feelings into tomorrow.
Rosemarie here. So, it's the first confessional of Expedition Online, and so far so good. I mean, basically didn't do anything but really kind of chit chat, and I didn't give too much information. I did my thing of just being chatty but friendly, And I feel like that'll keep me around longer if people don't see me as a threat. Because, you know, it's easy to be the funny, cute girl. But little did they know. So, I'm almost 40 years old. So I've actually been around the block, and strategy is something I know about. I have 3 teenagers. You can't get shit by me. Also, I didn't let everybody in on this, but I actually used to be 400 pounds, and I've been filming a documentary about it for the last 3.5 years. And so part of the things that I've been doing in losing weight is actually doing all kinds of different challenges. These are my kids. And challenging myself in new different ways. But I'm definitely someone who's not to be slept on. So I'm just going to plan on making people laugh until I'm the last woman standing.
Just finished day 0 of Expedition Online. Today we got to meet the other explorers that we'll be competing against. We had a lot of teachers and Canadians in the mix. And shout out to you teachers, because, I mean, this pandemic has not been easy for any of us, but it definitely was not easy for you guys. So shout out to you teachers for all the amazing work that you've done. As for the game, man, I'm nervous, because who knows what these challenges are going to be like, and how our parties are going to be divided, how alliances are going to play into it, how advantage. It's just an unexpected game. So I'm nervous, but I'm super excited to play it. Everybody that I've talked to so far seem super down to earth and fun and cool, and I mean, all positive things to say. So it's gonna be interesting when tomorrow the gameplay starts. I have no specific strategy going into this game. I just want to kind of see how the first part of at least tomorrow goes, of day 1, to see how everybody else plays, to see what my strategy is going to be. But I'm excited.
All right, so it's my first confessional last night was the first meeting for the online Explorer competition. So far, all we really did was meet everybody and go over the rules and everything. So I guess I don't have much to confess, but I did hear that there were some alliances forming already between certain players and things like that going on, which I thought was very interesting. I mostly wanted to use yesterday to kind of meet and greet and kind of see who was gonna do what and what people had to say before I go about, you know, strategizing and making alliances. I don't know anybody yet, so I don't really feel comfortable making an alliance with anybody. But other than that, it was informative, and it was cool to kind of get on the Discord platform and see how to use it in the different rooms and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to tonight, and I'm looking forward to just getting into some of the gameplay to see what happens. So yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully the confessionals will get a little bit more spicy once the game gets into full swing.
Hey, this is Trent. This is my day 0 confessional. And it was a pretty interesting day. We just really spent the time trying to get to know everyone. And I feel like I did okay. I wish I could have got to some more people, but you know, you had less than an hour, so I tried to get around, talk to everybody. I feel like I made a pretty good connection with a group of 6. I really wish I could have got that number up a little bit, but I feel pretty good about my 6 people. Of course, that may all go out the window tomorrow. We may be divided up into who knows how many ways and different directions, but I think it's a game of connections, and it's a social game, so I'm hoping that I'm playing a social game without being too pushy. You know, it's a fine line. You got to walk there. So anyway, overall, I'm pretty pleased with how the day went. Not 100% pleased. I could have played a little better. But overall, I think I did pretty good. And like I said, I feel pretty good about the connections I made. I think there's some cool people in this game. And so I look forward to playing with them. Of course, you know the big trick is, in the end, who can you trust? And so that's going to be interesting to find out. I've been kind of trying to read people and figure out who I think is trustworthy. I'm trustworthy. So the question is, who else is trustworthy? So that will be the key to this game. And, you know, you're always worried about the first day. It's always dangerous. And so, but overall, I'm pretty pleased with where I am right now. And I'm sure tomorrow is going to bring 1,001 surprises and things that I don't expect. And that's okay, because that's the name of the game. And so, anyway, until tomorrow, I will see you later.